How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Good morning. It's, well, I'm going to post this. It's September 4th. I'm doing yesterday's news today. I have an appointment, so I'm having trouble keeping up my obsession with doing this every day, so if it doesn't happen every day, but I'm trying. So I got a little thing today, so this is get to the point. Okay, on with it. Today I'm going to feature a little story that just is the news, pretty recent, and then we'll look in yesterday's paper briefly. I'd have the ghost box tube thing going on right now, but I needed to show you or have you listen to a small recording. See, what's going on is up in the sky in the International Space Station, they're having the rockets, what is it, SpaceX, helping NASA transport astronauts back and forth, and they had a problem too, so it's a little bit don't get confused with the stories. They had a rocket blow up on landing. They have these landing rockets, but anyways, the International Space Station has astronauts in it that are overdue to come back to Earth, and because of whatever the heck's going on, they might have to basically stay up there until February next year. So Christmas, Thanksgiving, few dang months and all this kind of stuff. And the election, which is going to happen in like a couple months, less than that. And they got to stay up there. I mean, it's like one of these small stories that, man, you feel bad for them. If you really think about it, it's like, because they're like floating around. It's like, yeah, it's floating around. Novelty wears off. And they got to do stuff, but while they're up there, they figure SpaceX is going to plug their little capsule. They have these little ports where they plug these different spaceships attachments on, and that's how they're going to come back with the Skyliner. I don't have the... Well, anyways. Well, anyway, here's the real story. They're delayed, for one. That's just a fact. But the real story is, they were up there, waiting, and doing what they do, with that capsule plugged into the side of the space station, and they're doing this. There's an astronaut called Butch. Yeah, no joke. Butch the astronaut. He's in the space capsule, tinkering around with something, and he hears something. It's a sound he hears, and it's not a recognizable sound. It's like a, and he's like, where is that sound coming from? And they couldn't figure out where the sound is coming from, and it has this weird, and they radioed down to NASA. We have a strange sound. They finally did locate that it is coming over the speaker system inside the capsule, the Skyliner capsule. And it's starting to drive everybody crazy because they don't know where it's coming from and they don't know what it is. So if they go back into the main station, there's this empty capsule over there and it has this sound. This is the sound. Here it is. I have it. I found it where I took it down.
Got a question about Starliner.
So there's
Starliner. There's a strange noise coming through the speaker, and I didn't know if you could connect into the Starliner and let me let you hear. I don't know what's making it, but I don't know if it's something that maybe is connected between here and there, making that happen. But anyway, can you do that? We can configure that, but give us a minute and I'll call you back when it's ready. Thanks. Station Houston on 2, we're configured for audio via hardline and CST. If you want to give us a call.
connecting NASA.
I'm
He's holding this thing up to the speaker right there.
Copy. Hear that? At negative, Butch, we did not hear anything.
Try it again, Butch. What is that? Oh, what happened to my thingy? Now, I don't know if I would be going, I wouldn't be happy about that.
Station. Copy. Hear that? At negative, Butch, we did not hear anything. Alright, Butch, that one came through. It was kind of like a pulsing noise, almost like a sonar ping. Yeah, I'll do it one more time, and I'll let you search your head to see if you hear
a sonar ping. I mean, it sounds like... I won't play the rest of it. It's just like jibber jabber. sounds like one of those haunted things. Let me in. Anyway, so that's about it with that, except for they did have a conclusion, and the conclusion is, I did find it. It's not as scary as the thing. It says, I don't know what to make of it, but I don't know if it's something that's connected between here and there and making that happen. Wilmore puts his mic next to the Starliner's speaker, and it described what a pulsating sound, almost like a sonar ping. So sonar ping, like the radar. There's several noises I prefer to hear inside my spaceship, including the one that's Boeing's now making. I'd prefer not to hear sounds like that, is what he's basically saying there. And at the end of the month, both would return home February 25th. Well, they did find out. It's on Reddit. They did find out what it is. The electronics, like the speaker system, gets feedback from different stuff inside the space station, and that thing's docked onto the space station, so its electronics and the space station electronics, when they're kind of like linked, paired or whatever, they do sometimes have that interference, and that's what it's really coming from, because the International Space Station, it's not just like plug it in, like, you know, here, can you hear me? Just plug it in. So it has kind of a back feedback thing. So it was something between the dock craft and that. So still, they figured out what it is, and that's good. And they're coming back in February. Good luck with that. And you know, still, it's like that is just something that would creep out to the max. I just thought I'd bring that up as a very interesting weird story. So let's just do yesterday's news. Here's a initiative keeps behind the lands and local lands. It's good for them. And here's that house from the big giant shootout, well, shooting. So 4 people got shot dead. And so the one neighbor brought this thing. I guess that's the front loader. That was loaded with gasoline. Like barrels of gasoline, and then they were having this big Paina party in that thing, and then he just drove that thing right the heck into their thing, and then he came out shooting. He was trying to shoot at the barrels to, I guess, blow it all up. He was just gonna be like the giant, I'm gonna blow you all up. So that's what's kind of the weird, oh gosh, stuff going on. But let's look, the sports. She's running around the track. Oh, back in the day. Oh, okay. These guys, you want to relax, just go out there and get yourself some push-ups going on, I guess. This is in 1987. This is Lanai High School. This is everybody in high school in Lanai's small physical fitness team earned right to represent Hawaii in upcoming U.S. Marine Corps Youth Physical Fitness Challenge competition. Battled in California, really won the 15th, 11th consecutive state titles. They were winning. Oh gosh, okay. There's like Alex, Kevin, Alan, and Steven. Okay, yeah, we did more push-ups than Marines. And we win. I don't know. The political cartoon. Order Trump's latest collectibles, the Pokemon cards.
Sentenced to the Pokey, going to the Pokey, in the Pokey.
Pretty much. That's about the size of it. I'm just looking at that happening, and everyone else is... It's like a don't look here maneuver a little bit. And this is just weird. Presidential candidates must outline politics. Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. I guess do this. Here. Polarizing politics is the major issue this election. Bigger than Donald Trump and Kamala Harris is the polarized U.S. population. A permanent divide between right and left has eliminated the possibility of dialogue and escalated the hostility of person against person. In this no common ground environment, win-win and greater good solutions are not tolerated. The only goal is total victory. Jeff McCaamak, Wailuku, Maui. Gee, thank you, Jeff. Just right there, just saying. That's exactly what you're talking about. It's like, when you say there's no solution and you say there's no common ground, you start stating that kind of stuff, there's people who aren't going to do it. But there is a lot of that because it's really about politics in the campaigning and how people are campaigning, and certain things are, instead of negotiating across the aisle, Republican, Democrats, it's our solution, your solution bad, they try to make it black and white, so it's like a big easy black and white, pick us not them, exactly what keeps it polarized. Anyways, have a nice day. That's all fine. That's fine. Just remember those astronauts and that weird dong dong. That's aloha to you though. It's gonna be a good day. Aloha. Have a fun day. It's a nice day. Aloha to you. Aloha.